Big Mac, what?
Hello. Good morning, everybody. So, welcome in. Today, we are going to be working on our Ragnarok game jam. I had a lot of fun with it yesterday. Hey, Wicked. Wicked. Still waking up. Good morning. Apex Mick. Top of the morning to you. So, yeah, we were having a lot of fun with working on the Ragnarok game jam. We basically started from scratch yesterday during the sandstorm. Just overall, like the stream yesterday, we got some cool ideas, and I'd love to hear, feedback as well as suggestions for this game. This can be like a community experience, so it might be fun. Garnican's here. What's up, Garnican? Good morning. Fred and Ferd, welcome in. Good morning to you. Escape Room Artist. What's up? My lips are very chapped, so if you see me like talking like this, it's because I can't really move my lips that well. Hey Roxy, good morning. It's strange. I think it has something to do with the air, or maybe I just didn't drink enough water the last couple days. Anyway, we're gonna get started. So, hey, good May, what's up, Nervex? Welcome in. Distraction from work. Well, I hope work goes quick for you. Usually, autopilot kicks in for me on weekdays. And sometimes, autopilot's what you need to get through work. Whoa, zombie! What's happening? Welcome back, and thank you for the rescrub. Welcome, Woke Zombie. How are you? Tom Voxel's here. Welcome in, Tom. How you doing, Woke Zombie? Woke Zombie, will you share your syringe with me? Doing good. Let's go, Woke Zombie. Tom, I saw you in a dream last night. I feel like I have to mention it. If I ever dream about any of you. Hey, Ikion, what's up? Keeper Top Shot, welcome in. How's it going, my friends? But Tom, okay, I have to recall this dream now. Recalling a dream is difficult. But Tom, we went and got late night drive-through food after we waited on tables. So we were like working, I think, like a cafe or something. No, Tom, it wasn't sexual. Hey, if it was, I would let you know. If it was one of those dreams, I'd still let you know. Well, Zombie was staying up late for those alpha passes. Oh, damn. Hey, was the Game show on last night? I know they've been doing whatever. I know a lot of the Game team has been busy, and so I'm curious if they did get to stream last night. We're coming for you. Hey, 9A7A, what's up, dude? Good morning. No idea. Slept last night. Oh, I gotcha. Well, good morning to you, Woke Zombie. Hey, good morning, Go West. Ikion, hey. Sometimes those dreams happen, sometimes they don't. I would let you know, Ikion, if you were in one of those dreams. Hey, buddy. Alright, so where we left off yesterday, this is basically Sandstorm in a nutshell. We started like a little quest area, so this is where the player will start. Then we had these wolves that we were working on. The wolves themselves have a detector in front of them that activates their behavior, so you can sneak around them if you want, and you won't have any problems. But if you were to step in front of them, that's what causes them to attack you. And then we also set up like an invisible wall here. It looks like this is not working properly. Because we did make a wall. Maybe I didn't save it. It doesn't look like I saved it. At least when we fixed it. But we had a wall that when you defeated both of the wolves, it removed the wall. So it was an interesting mechanic, but I probably won't use it specifically for this. Because you should be able to, even if you, like, aggro the wolves. Aggro is the term used in MMORPGs when you bump into them and they get angry. So you've aggroed them. You should still be able to run past them. So for now, I'm going to remove the wall. I don't think it's necessary. We're going to go ahead and just delete these mechanics. It was a fun test, though. So we used that in the Sandstorm stream. So yeah, outside of that, I've been thinking about what to add. I want to have like think of it like an ice castle. And maybe we'll make like a parody off of Adventure Time or something. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about, but there's like the Ice King. And he's got like a castle made of ice. Wow, really selling it. Keep it top shot, I can't watch the official Sandbox anymore. Oh no, they changed schedule. Oh yeah, Tom Buxel. I mean, that kind of sums it up. I don't really remember the context, like what was said. It's hard to remember dreams. But yeah, we were celebrating, and then I didn't show up for like the after party. And so you were telling me about like an after party and how amazing it was. And how I should have been there. I'm guilty of that. Like, if people invite me to stuff, I usually find an excuse not to go. But that's just my introvert nature, you know? I know I'm not the only one. But I also, you know, regret not going to events. I think Tom is a good social friend to have. Got snow check, dogs check, yellow snow? Ooh, 9A78. Nani? Do we need some yellow snow, like a reference? That might be fun. So I might have like a yellow snow reference or something. Yellow snow? I'm sure it was an awesome party. Yeah, see? If anything, I'm glad I can still dream. I think when I don't dream, I feel like I'm not as rested. Dreaming, it's kind of like allowing your mind to wander, but in like a healthy way. If you have nightmares, you know, that's not great, because then Usually that'll make you wake in the middle of the night. But I think having a dream is good for the imagination. Okay, so we're gonna make a castle here in the corner. And we're gonna basically have skeletons coming from this castle. And then at the end of the day, or maybe by the end of the stream, we're gonna try and add some Ragnarok lore. I really don't know enough about Ragnarok, so I should probably do some research. Let's take a look at some blocks. See what we have to start with. We may end up making some snow blocks as well. Kidding, but not necessary. Need I have a dream? 9A78, that's actually a great meme. I'll write that down. I have a dream. Escape room artist, if we put Frozen references, will people not play my game? You guys are giving me good ideas though. So one thing I mentioned during our Sandstorm stream is having like notes, and so I use these particular assets in my own note taking. So for example, we could put Frozen memes. We'll have the yellow snow reference and other ice related things. Also, it's worth noting, Go West is the one that convinced us to do the snow theme here. Escape room artist. Sarcasm is very difficult to read into. Oh, Ikion, are you participating in the game jam? I would love to play one of your games. That can be said for anyone here. Like, if you have a game that you're making, such as for the Ragnarok game jam, let us know. We'll play it, and we'll give you feedback if you want it. You gotta start somewhere, and honestly, this Ragnarok game jam is literally the best opportunity to make a game, simply because there are rewards just for participating. Up to 500 people are getting 100 sand just for making a game. It just doesn't get any better than that. So I'm gonna start with a shape here. And I'm probably gonna regret using some of these blocks. But I want to see how tall make this. Great, so we have a lot of vertical space to work with here. So I'll just keep that there for now. So we're probably going to make like a mountain in a way. And so I've made this platform here, but I'm basically going to be building off of it. Nothing is set in stone here, pun intended. We definitely want some like platforming experiences, so like jumping from point A to point B. From Tangled or Twisted, whatever Disney animation, says 9A. I understand not commemorate with the 3 to 90 hour work weeks of pure... I agree, 9A. I say the 100 sand portion for the newbies. So rookies, you know, entering into any competition, you have to admit, like, you're duking it out with experts. I'm not saying I'm an expert, I'm saying I have experience. Skadoosh. What's up, Box Machina? Of course it's better than nothing, but it's also keeping in mind that you won't go empty-handed, I'd say is the best way to phrase it. But you can also be hopeful and be, you know, aim for the top. Shoot for the moon and land among the stars. So let's just kind of build out this mountain real quick. One thing I definitely don't want to do is spend too much time on this. For me, this game jam is more of a like stream, almost like community fun, just something to do. I'm guilty of spending 100, 200 hours on each of these game jams. So every game jam I've participated in, I've probably spent minimum 100 hours. For this game jam, I just wanted to participate. I'm not really looking to make the next, you know, masterpiece. I need to find what block this is. So it looks like we were given another ice block. Permafrost? Looks like that's the name of it. This is another free block we can use. I actually am. Oh, first time. Let's go. Ikion, I'm very excited for you. So, good luck to you and your team with Dr. Metaverse and Jazzwolf. That's going to be very fun. How do I enter the game jam? Oh, Apex Mick. To enter, let me go ahead and drop the game jam link. So this goes for anybody interested. But yeah, good luck to everyone participating. I know Fred and Ferd is working very hard on his. If you wanted to catch his progress, he's also streaming it every night. So check out Fred and Ferd's streams. And Ikion, if you are planning on streaming your progress, would love to see it. Why so good in Vox Machina? We're always good here. FK, no worries, 9A. Thanks for hanging out. So, we'll just take a quick look. This is the article that we linked in chat. For the game jam, this is the perfect starting place. It's just doing a little bit of research. This is the contest page, if you will. It's going to talk about the prizes. There's a lot of prizes, guys, and that's why I recommend if you're interested in making a game, this is probably the best excuse. So there's participation rewards, and that goes to 500 people minimum, which is very likely if you participate, you will be one of these 500 people. Raid! OG Shakespeare, welcome in, my friend. How's it going, Raiders? Welcome. Raid, 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 raid. Wicked, Wet Noodle, Noble, Caratrolls, Hollow Hill. Welcome in.
There's no way out. There's just no way out.
No way out. Hi, Maxie. How's it going?
I can answer that.
For money? Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Hide your keys. Oh no. Are my MetaMask keys showing? Go West. I don't know if that was a typo, Go West, but that actually applies really well for Web3. I haven't been streaming for probably a month. No worries, Ikion. It's good to take a break from everything once in a while. I personally should probably take a break from streaming. But I also enjoy it. It's my hobby. But OG, how was your stream? What's new with you? What's that you're looking at? This is the game jam for Ragnarok. So we're just taking a look at the article real quick. Here's the link for it. We're working on it today, probably throughout the week. And it's going to be simplified. We're not going to spend too much time on this. Namely because I've got other things going on that I need to put more of my focus. I'm guilty of spending too much time in each of these game jams. So I want to use this as an excuse, you know, to make something on stream. I find a lot of fulfillment from making games rather than playing games. So that's probably where my stream efforts are going. Yes, Ikion, I did hear about that. There is a Thunderbirds Vox Edit contest. We'll take a look at that. But this game jam here, just to summarize everything, there are participation awards. So if you're new and you want to learn how to make a game, this is a good excuse. Making a game with this theme in mind. So you do have to make a theme using Ragnarok. So it's heavily inspired by like Thor and those Nordic gods, but it does have its own kind of like storyline. Me, for example, I'm going to be using undead as like the main antagonists. You can work in a team, so if there are people here who want to team up, like Ikion is working with Dr. Metaverso and Jazzwolf as an example. You can also make a guide. This is actually a fantastic way to bring the community together. I'll definitely be making a guide myself, but you all should consider it. Like, some of you are well versed in Game Maker. Maybe there's some hot tips and takes of your own that you'd like to share. And then, of course, you can just participate in the social media stuff. Get a free NFT. But do keep in mind, we have less than 3 weeks. So October 9th, let me just do some quick math. October 9th is a Sunday. Hey, PG Live, what's up? So Apex Mick, I'm glad you asked. You do not need to use Ragnarok assets. You can use your own. And in fact, they encourage you to make your own. See if I can find the rules here. So your entry should only include assets that you either created or made by the Sandbox. So what they're suggesting here is that you created them or Sandbox made them. And so if we take a look in the Game Maker, these are what would be considered Sandbox made assets. They phrased it kind of poorly, just because it wasn't specific. It was a little bit vague, but it's any assets that were made by the Sandbox and provided for you for free. So some of those would be, let me find some, like the bank building. So you could have like a modern city. And so it's any of these assets that say TSB game account or Sandbox made. A's, what's up, dude? Carachos, someone heard anything about the publishing blocks problem? Really nauseated. Ooh. I haven't been publishing anything. So I haven't been experiencing that, Carachos. That is a very big problem, though. So I couldn't give you any advice on what to do because I haven't been experiencing that. Oh, Maxi, you're on a team with the boys? Let's go. But again, you know, we're an alpha, everybody, so we do have to be patient. These are and Alex put this in a pretty good perspective. Like, this is alpha. We're getting paid, you know, in the form of contests, in the form of leaderboard prizes to test the alpha. So we're getting paid, you know, everybody who participates essentially can earn money. It's play to earn. One last thing to talk about is this Thunderbirds Vox Edit contest. So if you guys are interested, this Vox Edit contest would be if you'd rather make like a character or like an asset with a Thunderbirds theme, This is an iconic 1960s TV show. Kind of crazy to think that's 60 years ago. 1960 was 60 years ago. More than half a century. But great prizes here. So participation, you've got until October 4th. So maybe 2 weeks. But this is like sci-fi. Think like Rangers in space. They look like Boy Scouts. I haven't really watched anything. Let's check out Thunderbirds real quick. Wait, was it? Were they puppets? So this is the intro.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Thunderbirds are go. We've come a long way. Thanks, awesomevideos.org. Couldn't have done it without you. Okay, we got like a space station here. Spaceships. The hats are probably the most interesting thing here. They have very interesting like face structure because they're dolls. You could probably make some cool characters out of them. Overall, I would not know how to approach it. If I were to make an asset, I'd probably make one of the hats. Or like an equipable, like a sash maybe. Might be fun. Anyway, let's get back to the thing I'm good at. Not sponsored. Sparky! Sparky coming in with the resub. Let's go, Sparky. Thank you so much. I had my notifications turned off, but I see it. I see you, Sparky. Good morning.
Really, on a scale of 1 to 10,
You are an 11. So I do need to write down Woke Zombie. Also resub today, so thank you, Woke Zombie. And Sparky Schnickel. So both of you, I'll be sending you another creator coin. I have like 3 weeks of coins to send out, so I apologize for the delay there. Yeah, robot chicken style is a good way to describe it. Although A's, Thunderbirds came out 60 years ago, so robot chicken style is actually Thunderbird style. Yo, Wicked buying a coin. Let's go, Wicked. Thank you. My voice gets up an octave when I'm excited. Let's go, Wicked. Good. Thank you. Greevox, what's up, dude? I saw you were streaming again, so welcome back to the streams. Shout out to Greevox here. I'm assuming, Greevox, you'll be participating in any of these game jams. There's 3 of them. A wet noodle. What the? Amazing. Thank you, Wet Noodle. Congratulations and welcome to the VIP. Let's go. Alright, so I just gave you that badge there. Woohoo! Woohoo! Before I forget, I'm going to give you a green name tag. Yeah, GG indeed. Where are you? That's not you. What noodle? What noodle? What noodle? Where's your little avatar? There you are. Yeet. Alright, hang out for a bit. So, as is tradition, I have to haze you in front of everyone. But I give you a green name tag. So, Wet. Yay, hazing! So we'll make sure you got that VIP name tag. There you go. You're green now. You're one of the cool kids. Oh, Apex. Well, I'm glad you're able to publish assets now. Congratulations. And if you have any struggles, Apex, when it comes to Game Maker, let us know. We're here to help. The struggles outside of Game Maker, I'm not sure if I can help. But yeah, for Greavox and anyone else interested in game jams, there's 3 of them going on right now. 3 different game jams, which is a little bit insane, because I don't think enough people are going to be participating for them to warrant that. I honestly am not looking forward to seeing the Care Bears participation, because Care Bears has the exact same deadline, or close to it, as Ragnarok. So that's not great, simply because Ragnarok is offering much more incentive. So I'm not sure what they were expecting. So we're gonna have some dead spots here, but as long as they can like get out, should be fine. When is that deadline? We can take a look real quick. So, Care Bears, NFT collection. So again, I'm just browsing the Sandbox official Medium page. This is where you can be up to date on all the Sandbox news. So Care Bears, by relative prizes, is offering 30,000 total sand. So that's for every placement. Ragnarok is offering 250,000. So the prize pool is literally like a lot. I can't do math right now. What is it? 30,000? So that'd be like 80 times more. I think it's 80 times more. No, not 80 times. 8 times more. 80 times more. No. Bad math. Anyway, the deadline for this one, we're looking for an October date here. Oh shoot, dude. The game jam for Care Bears is actually sooner. What? We've got like 4 days for Care Bear to finish. Maybe I should have made a Care Bear one just real quick. I also don't really want a low effort contest. But yeah, if you guys want to make a game in 4 days, you could enter into this Care Bear. Yeah, 5 days we got. Part of the Dork Army. Thanks, Wet Noodle. Fox Monica, you joining the Atari Game Jam. Ooh. The game ham eating contest. I see, Vox Machina. That makes sense. Yeah, so that was the 3rd game jam, which we'll take a quick look at, is the Atari Game Jam. So this one was announced recently, so we have a little bit more time for it. So if you are looking to enter into a game jam and you want to think about it more and you want to give it more time to percolate in your brain, the Atari's a good choice. Plus you can make like relatively anything, as long as it's following the theme. So Atari, they have 15 IPs. So an example might be Centipede or Adventure. So you're supposed to combine these Atari games into something unique. So like Asteroids is another game where you can play as a spaceship and maybe shoot down centipedes in space. And so here's all the IPs. Pong is another very popular one. And again, the rewards, are supplied by Atari. But I think what's encouraging for this Ragnarok one is just there's so much more at stake. but also to reward people that are trying for the first time. So that's why I recommend participating in the Ragnarok. Just so your time can be rewarded. So right now we're kind of building out our little Antarctic wasteland. I might go run around it real quick and get like a feel for it as a player. So we'll see how this feels. Sadly, I can't climb this. Someone told me that there's like a way to get up 2 blocks. It requires a little bit of finesse. And I haven't been practicing as much as I should have. That mountain looks good though. So we'll probably have like a platform up here. Maybe we can use one of the prison assets for our castle. So we'll have like a castle on the top of this mountain. Again, we're just getting an idea for the shape. We're kind of like terraforming, and then we can work on the details later. Shift jump. Oh, Atari owns Roller Coaster Tycoon? That's news to me too, Sparky. I would actually love some more coffee too, Sparky. Halfd0rk, but then are your odds of winning better on Care Bears? Yes. That's actually a great point, Halfd0rk. Odds are likely going to be very good for anyone that participates in Care Bears, simply because the other game jams are more enticing. I'll just say that much. I don't think anybody really has ideas for Care Bears, but I've also heard like Caretros is going to be working on this Care Bears game jam, so good luck to those of you that are participating. So I don't want to spend the entire stream terraforming, but I do want to get this castle, at least, you know, situated. And we do need like a pathway up to it, so it'll probably like start here, and you have to like climb up the mountain. I think my first couple games, I was very guilty of filling out every single space. I was using the entire land, so vertical space and horizontal space. I'm talking about Runeblade, and if you haven't heard of Runeblade, don't worry, you didn't miss much. That was the first game I ever made. I spent a ridiculous amount of time on it, but it was also my first game, so I didn't really do well. We'll say that much. And so it didn't place, and I was, of course, upset about that. Who wouldn't be upset about, you know, spending time and not seeing fruit from your labor? But I learned a lot from it, my first game. So I hate to just ditch this castle here. But essentially, this is what we're going for. Excuse me. So this is going to be like the visual. And of course, we're going to revisit it. But I want to like see that as a player and be like, what? I have to go up and kill stuff up there? I'm on it. Okay, so let's make a quest real quick. So the idea with our quest here is it's going to be isekai. So an isekai means It's like an anime reference, and it's a genre in anime where a average Joe, just someone, you know, from everyday life, is thrown into a fantasy world. So what I'm gonna have is the player be kind of like spoken to as though they're a visitor from a different world. And, oh, wow, what are you wearing? Like, what are those clothes? Stuff like that. And every other NPC is going to be Ragnarok themed. So they're going to talk as though they're in the Ragnarok universe. Shift jump E. Ooh, go west. Shift jump E. I'll have to try that. And A's also says spam, space, and shift. We could practice. But for now, I'm just going to put like a secondary platform there. So it's easier to climb. Shift jump E. Just spamming shift and jump. Okay. So you're just spamming it, huh? There's probably like a unique method to it. Wiggling the camera. You have to shake your mouse. Ooh, Paul knows. What's up, Paul? I mean, I've done it a few times on accident. I'll just say that much. So I know it exists. I know you guys aren't lying to me. You guys wouldn't lie to me, right? Okay, so we've got some characters. The characters we're given, unfortunately, are kind of basic. So I may have to visit making characters. Also, it didn't really mention using characters you purchased. So I don't want to use characters I purchased or somebody else made, like Wizzy, for example. I do wish there was a filter for like humanoids, which I don't think we get any filters. One thing I could do, and this is, just good game making practice, is you could have placeholders. So for example, these characters are a great placeholder because they're so bland. It's a pure white character, so that kind of tells you as a game developer, hey, this character isn't going to make it into the final game. So I could use this one as a placeholder. I'll probably end up using the barbarians in some way, so I'll set those aside. These bizarre merchants also might be good, so I'll probably just set out characters that I think will fit this theme. This was one of the first characters I made, just for practice. It's Buff Santa. No lie, I think this was literally the first character I've ever made. Do it like you on your keyboard and you want an excuse to buy another one. Log Zombie, that's good advice. Buff Santa, exactly. Look, he's even got pecs. And he's got forearm hair. And flip-flops. You have to pat your head and rub your tummy. Oh, is that how it works? Is that how you double jump? Versus Cyber Sumo? Ooh. Vox Machina, that's going to be in our player arena. We're going to have that match. 100%. I'm still waiting for my team's earnings. As soon as I have the sand from our Game show game jam, I have a list of assets I want to buy. And so, the Cyber Sumo is definitely one of them. But hopefully we get that prize money soon. Let's see. So it is almost 9 o'clock. We usually take a little break. Play some marbles. So that's coming up soon. So it's just good practice, I would say, to set aside assets you think you'll use. Unfortunately, we don't have that many ice-themed assets that came free. So we might have to make a few. But I'm gonna place what I know will be usable throughout my zone here. And we're just kind of skimming at the moment. This might be good to hide in some ice. They might use these as like ledges. So like maybe the player has to jump on them. It's an idea. My tummy is rumbling. I haven't had breakfast. My tummy. My poor tummy. He destroyed your chimney last year. Oh, Zombie, I see what you did there. Oh no. Did he leave you some coal? I could probably put Halfd0rk in here somewhere. Maybe I'll have a reference to him. We'll also have the Dork Duck. So I have two different versions of Halfd0rk. I think the NPC version is the updated one. But both of them... Oh wait, no, this one's the correct one. Because I fixed the hole in his head. So this version actually had like a hole in his head. And I published it. Or, yeah, I published it, I didn't mint it. But we can see like, there's that hole right between his eyebrows. Which now that I think about it, might be because he has a bulky, kind of orcish forehead. But, regardless, wasn't intentional. Use this for something. Does it have animations? So we have a hide reveal. So we can try looping that, see how that looks. So I made this a while ago. So essentially this question mark is like all hidden within one voxel. And so I was going to use this as like a, hey, you can talk to this NPC. And I made this months ago. Might be able to use it for this experience. How do you mint on Sandbox? So Apex Mick, right now we as casual users cannot mint, but in the future, the way to mint will be by burning NFTs called catalysts and gems. And depending on the rarity of the catalyst and gem, determines the rarity of an asset. So for example, blue is a rare. You have just the common white. So this is common, so the small one, this police little cruiser is a rare. And so with a rare you can fit up to 2 gems. A common you can only fit 1. Epics you can fit up to 3, and so they have that purple border. And then you have legendaries, which would have up to 4 gems. And so that determines the strength of it. But again, we do not have access to these gems and catalysts, at least not yet. And I hate to admit it, but I think that was promised to us in like July. So they're a little bit behind on their roadmap. Might put my knights in. So these were in my game Runeblade. Of course I spent a ridiculous amount of time on these. The custom swords and everything. These were actually based on a NFT chain that I was quote-unquote bullish on. They're not doing so hot. We'll just say that much. So I don't recommend looking into it. But I did make these knights. And I try to make a game around the NFTs. So these look like an NFT I own, pretty much. And they'll make for good enemies, I suppose. One thing I was considering for this game was having the option to be both a melee character or a healer character. But because of the style of game we're going for, I probably won't use that mechanic. OG Shakespeare. That is interesting you say that. So you say you don't need gems or catalysts to mint, but the items won't have any attributes. So that means that you're implying, OG, that I could put any asset up for sale without gems or catalysts. Any asset I could put up for sale. For free. For free?
For
So I guess like an art asset. There's a mint fee. Okay. Because this is not something I guess I considered, was having the non-gemmed asset. Go West knows what's up. For free? Nope, like any other entity or equipment. Look at the trance crown or send logo. Let's see, page 37. Do I have any crowns? So we have the King's Crown, yeah, the trance assets. So there's 5,000 of these. And they don't have any attributes. So that means it doesn't have a catalyst. I guess I assumed it always required at least a catalyst, and the catalyst what allowed one to mint it. But I'm okay with this, the way you're describing things, OG. Having to add gems to every single asset, oh, that would be a pain. I agree, Kertros. So in perspective, I suppose that does make sense. Oh, Escape from Artist, you were looking for that roadmap. It was in like a land roadmap, and I agree, they didn't make it very easy to find. It was on Twitter, and I had to dig for it. It's like months back. This was like March they shared this roadmap. And so I think they've just kind of hid it at this point, simply because it's not accurate. So I apologize for that, Escape from Artist. I have so many Touche assets. I really need to get rid of them. Which reminds me, I probably have to tweak the Fungi Game Jam, because publishing will come soon, and Touche is allowing me to publish it on his land. So we want to make sure it's up to date. But I do need to clear my inventory of all of Touche's assets. I probably have more of his assets than my own, to be honest. Again, we're just trying to make like a collection of NPCs we can use. We want to use as many free assets as we can. And we can work them into the story. I think art, yeah, art specifically I know can't have gems. There's an art item that's going for 21,000, jeez. Just returns to the main page. Good to know, Escape from Artists. If I ever do find the roadmap, I'll be sure to share it. But as far as I know, the last time I looked for it, the only time I found it was on Twitter, and at this point it's buried, so it's like a couple months back that roadmap was shared. And it was specifically named the Landowners Roadmap. It's a nice flag. I don't know where I would use it, but that's a Sandbox flag. Okay. Well, once I get to page 66 here, we're going to take a quick marbles break. So thanks for hanging out. I hope you all are having a nice Tuesday so far. We'll be streaming for about an hour more. Just working on this game jam. Look at all this sci-fi stuff. This is all Kirachos. Thank you, Kirachos. He gave me permission to use it in a escape room game that Escape Room Artist had also gave me some lore for. But Kirachos' assets will be one of the main features. We're going to be using all of the skeletons, so these will be like the main enemy. Interesting how they made two variations of skeletons, one of which has like a sandstone color. We probably won't use the sandstone one. We'll use keys. Use a shovel. So again, I'm placing free assets down on my map so I can pull from them in the future. Making sure to only use Sandbox labeled assets. Oh, it's Meta Dungeon Day. Ooh, Meta Dungeon. You spelled die inside dungeon wrong, says Sparky. Yeah. Kirachos, I agree with you. The sandstone one that I kind of pointed out, that one has a better design. This one feels a little bit more generic. But at least it has like a variation. So we have like this sitting one. Oh, nice. I made a spider that's blue. This would be perfect for the Antarctic. It's not really moving right now. Should I be concerned? I also have a purple one that's also going to be used. So that means we can use the spider assets. So I'll probably put these somewhere in my castle, or maybe in like a deep dark cave. So for now, I'll grab the two of them. Maybe set them over this area. And so again, I'm just placing assets that could be used. And I do need to make sure they are Sandbox official, so this one was made by someone else. So I've got some soup. Some soup. VOX! Wow, V, you found that. Thank you, V. Also, good morning, V. And if they made any updates, that would be nice. For the artifact meta dungeon. Yeah, escape room artist. That might take too long to look through Twitter. So thank you, VOX, for that. Okay, we're almost at the end here. Just looking for assets I can use. Setting them to the side. I do wish there was an easy way to like filter out assets that aren't exactly, you know, your own or Sandboxes. That'd be convenient. I forgot I made this. I made 1 voxel sized letters. Did I finish it? No, I didn't. So I had voxel letters that come from 1 voxel. So it's like 20 voxels inside of this 1 voxel. We can take a look at it real quick. But this was part of my like utility series. So I was going to be making a bunch of assets that game developers would want to use. And so it's teeny tiny, but if we put an animation on it, we'll see in game, it'll be a capital A. And then we also have, I think oh no, they're all the same, but we have like a B, and there's an A, so you can make letters out of them. Although it appears, you know, I didn't finish it. But that was the idea behind them. And hindsight, you really don't need that because we have indicator components. What's up? Philip Light, good morning. How are you? Nice progress so far? If you want to call it progress, sure. I'm setting aside a lot of assets that I plan to use. And so basically going through the entire Sandbox collection that's provided for free. And there's a lot of options. But we're going to have to organize it, of course, once we've decided on, you know, a theme. And I'll try and work on it off stream, but we're not going to spend a lot of time on this game jam. I just want to almost demonstrate how easy it is to get started and make one, you know, using the tools provided. That's what my goal is, I would say. And then hopefully, you know, we can earn some sand in the process. Alright, we've reached the end. Okay. So, we now have like a whole series of assets that I can just kind of drag and drop in a location I could use them. And then I can duplicate them. We're going to go ahead and save, and we'll take a little marbles break. Do Meta Dungeon ASAP. Remember the 25 M-Sand prize. I hope they'll have it again. That's a good point, Caratros. So if you guys are interested, you should totally speedrun the Artifact Meta Dungeon. I'm not really in the mood to play a game. I'd rather make a game, so I'm not going to stream it. But maybe after the stream's over, I'll play. Excuse me. Yeah, let me know if you guys do play it, what your feedback is. Woke Zombie says it's greatly improved. That's a huge plus. But if you want to play some marbles, make sure you drop in the exclamation point play. What's up, ZMX96? How you doing? We'll give it a minute or two. Jayonha, welcome Jayonha. I didn't see you poke in. Hope you're well, Jayon, huh? Vizu! Hi, Vizu. My lips are chapped to heck. Look at all them chickens. Look at all these chickens. Did I ever add that as a meme? I think I did. Okay, so if anybody can guess how many memes I've added to the stream, just a round guess, I'll give you a creator coin. If you have to guess exactly. You guys are way off. No, Go West, you don't get that many guesses. You don't get that many guesses, Go West. Yeah, exactly, VVox. A round but exact guess. Alright, whoever's the closest by the end of the race. And I should count real quick. I do have a number next to it, so I know exactly how many. So I'm going to write down the number, and if anybody guesses it, whoever's the closest at the end of the race. And yes, Go West, you can guess more times. You guys can guess as many times as you want. You can guess. You can continue to guess. But I'm going to write down the number right now. That way you guys don't assume I'm cheating. Yep. Quick math. Okay. I got the number. We'll hit start. And this is, since I started streaming, this is how many memes have been added to my stream. The number might surprise you. Wait, Go West, don't do it like that. Alright, good luck everybody. The race has started. Looks like VVox currently leading, followed by Paul. V's doing the Tokyo Drift. Apex Mick going for the the top number. Alright, I'm gonna start scrolling through these numbers though. One of you is pretty close. I'm not gonna say who, but one of you is somewhat close. Alright, Woke Zombie and Sparky currently in the lead here. 420, I wish, Go West. 420 is the correct answer. 69 is the nice answer. It's gonna be bananas. Eventually, Go West. I think we just need context for that. Hey, Woke Zombie won. Congrats, Woke Zombie. Woohoo! Woohoo! I hope everybody's clapping at home. GG! 85, good guess, V. So, no longer accepting number responses. The closest of you that guessed was Keeper Top Shot.
Answer that for money.
OG Shakespeare for money. Yes, we could answer that. We have 172 memes that have been added to my stream. 172. Keeper Top Shot guessed 190.
And you win. I'm sorry, winning.
Winning. Just a natural born winner. So, Keeper Top Shot, I'll be sending you an extra coin as well. Just for that fun little game. And Woke Zombie, congrats on that W. So I'll be sending you an extra coin, because you subscribed today, so you already got one. Or, I should say, will be getting one. But Keeper Top Shot, I'll also be sending you one. And so, I've done this, like, meme edition to my stream since February. So February is when I started streaming 10 to 20 hours a week. So that's about as much time as I put into the, streaming hobby, is 10 to 20 hours a week. And so since February, I've added 172 memes. Good morning, Lula-Love9.
Lula-Love9 says no way in the chat. Yes.
Yes way. So, for example, those types of memes do count towards that 172. So Lula Love is one of those.
75.
Woohoo! It is worth noting that we have variations. So with like Go West here with his variations, there's different woohoos. So that's worth noting. And so each one of those might be one of the 172. Cool. Let's play another one, shall we? Battle Aggressive Attack. That sounds fun. Good May. Yeah, Tom, those also count. So we have like the good morning, good Mays. Those are just simple GIFs. Woohoo! What's up, Jojo? Hey, Jojo, put exclamation point play if you want to play. Also, if you guys wanted to use memes that are attached to a command, those require you to be VIP. So VIP is one of the things you can earn with channel points here. So you'll have access to all the coin-based memes. So these are memes that people redeemed. And it's something we haven't done in a while, but if anybody wants a custom meme with their name on it. So Keeper Top Shot is an example. Taco Tuesday. So that was redeemed by winning a race, pretty much. So a creator coin, which is the prize for these marbles races, or you can spend your channel points on them. Yeah. You can redeem it for a custom meme with your name on it. Tom also showing off the joy. So if anybody wants a custom meme, let me know. Send me a whisper. I would love to put one with your name on it for the small price of a creator coin. Woke Zombie, that's unfortunate. Sorry, dude. Woke Zombie, will you share your syringe with me? Never gets old. Alright, we're gonna start the race. Good luck, everybody. Let's put some hype music on. For free? No. Nothing in life is free. Not even me. Sweet. Put me in. Put me in, coach. What? Well, escape room artist, if you have a meme in mind, let me know. Alright, looks like Vizu might be the first down. Followed by ZMX, the escape room artist, and Paul. The current rankings. It's a relatively straight shot to the finish line here. It doesn't really look like they spent a lot of time on this racetrack. The other ones at least have obstacles. This one's just kind of straightforward. I don't know, it could be anyone's game, but it's very likely going to be Vizu's game. If I was a betting man, I would say it would go to Vizu. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. And away we go! Wow! Vizu 3D with the victory! Congratulations!
Oh no!
We suck again! Here's Nervex added this one.
I've lost my marbles.
Congratulations, Vizu. Well, Vizu 3D, I don't think I've gotten your Manic wallet address, so you are welcome to drop it here in my chat, or I'll send you a quick whisper, and you can whisper me your address. Not your IRL address, your Manic address. So I'll make sure to send you a whisper and open up that dialogue with you. We'll play one more race. That one was kind of boring. Not gonna lie. Vizu, it was well earned, but it was boring. So I'll send you a quick message though, before I forget. Let's see, let's play a classic one. We're gonna go to the Bullseye racetrack. That'll be fun. So it's called the Slingshot something? Buckshot, yeah. So this one, it doesn't matter who gets there first. It's whoever lands closest to the middle. So this is a favorite of mine. We can see there's a bullseye, so you're all kind of like throwing yourselves at the center. Whoever gets the closest to the middle wins. So exclamation point play if you guys want to join in. And Vizu, I'm sending you a quick whisper. Bada bing, bada booyah. Play for last place. Yeah, I mean, going last actually does give you better odds because you can bounce off of people.
Emotional damage.
But after this, we're going to hop back into our game, work on it for a little bit, and then probably end around 10 o'clock. So we'll be streaming for about 30 more minutes. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you all have a fantastic week. A happy Tuesday. Alright, we're starting. Got all kinds of damage today. Well, V, you're off to a good start. Came in like a wrecking ball. That's another meme potential. I came in like a wrecking ball. Here's me. Alright. Looks like Paul's gonna be the first to give it a shot. Followed by Noble, the noblest. The Noble Lion. And Nervex on the right side of the screen. We'll see how well ZMX and Escape Room Artist fare. We'll place ourselves in position. Hopefully you see your name. Alright, first to attempt is going to be Paul here. Oh, it's pretty decent. Looks like Noble is the closest right now. Oh, Escape Room Artist. And Garnikin, I believe. Vox Machina, close to the middle. Keeper Top Shot, bouncing off. V! I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat that. But Vvox very close to the middle right now. Vizu, Philip Light, good tries. So that is the ghost of Noble. He haunts us. So just ignore that one. That's basically our record setter right there. Here comes Lula, Love 9! No way! Yes way. Oh, there's OG. Parking his car up there. You can't park there, sir. There's Sparky. Sparky, nice try. I like your ball there, Sparky. If you guys didn't know, you can get custom marbles just by downloading the software. Maybe spending like a dollar or two. So there's a couple customs. So Nervex has a turtle shell. Crystallized. Looks cool. Well, Vvox, you've done it again. Congratulations. Made sure to write your name down. GG! Oh, that's right, Sparky. You mentioned Wet Noodle 1 was doing drops on his stream. So if you guys want to play more marbles, Wet Noodle 1, he variety streams like Minecraft, marbles just on stream. Yeah, marbles on stream. So yeah, if you wanted to earn one, go check out a Wet Noodle 1 stream. If I did a marbles stream, I'd be sure to let you guys know. Also, I think I could just change to that category and then maybe click a couple buttons. And I might be able to enable it. But for now, we're not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard. So this is based on our current month of September. We have Vvox, Halfd0rk, Karatros as our top 3. Of course, I don't count. I'm here most of the time, so I just play for fun. So the top 3 are going to be getting Sandbox official NFTs, valued at 5 to 10 sand. So, yeah, if you're here, you can earn yourself just by winning some marbles races. But congratulations there. Let's hop back into the game maker. And thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Hope you all have a nice week. G to the G for V. Exactly. Let's see, does this still spawn the cat? I might have disabled that. Let me re-enable that. Basically, Tipsy's supposed to dance on screen when we use that emote. Let me make sure that's working. Oh, I did disable it. I think that was when it was broken. Alright, now we're working. So, alright, we're gonna have a quest to salvage some food. So we have like this wolf den here. So the wolves had stolen some food from our little village. That's the scene, the setting. Make sure we cover any holes so the player can't get stuck down here. And of course, we're gonna customize it later, but for now, this gives us like a play area, if you will. Great. We'll also have more wolves. There might be a couple that are like parked in ways that they'll detect the player, so that's what we set up. We can just play through it real quick. So we have these wolves over here that don't notice the player until we walk in front of them. So like we can walk behind them, sneak up on them, kind of like a little custom like stealth mechanic. But if we walk in front of them, it turns on their aggression. So what we can do is we can have another wolf over here that might be like drinking some water or something. And we want to use that same trigger if we get too close to the wolf. It'll detect the player. This one might just be like comedically close. So it's like he's gonna be so distracted. Little hide collisions. Detector. Detect entity. So when the player gets close enough, we'll send out trigger.wolves. We'll do w.2. So that way, at least alphabetically, it'll be in the same section. Great. HD check whispers, yeah, I'm on it. Ooh, we got a meme, 97A. So, 97A, I would love to add your meme for free. But would you also like to expend a creator coin for it? It's something I haven't done in a while, is like take redemptions. So I know a lot of you are hoarding coins, so I gotta start taking some. Could do that. Alright, sounds good. I always get the right timing. Well, V, that's just because you're the right time person. You're the right time person. That's V. Alright, so we're gonna start with our first quest. Now that we have all of our assets, and yes, we have a lot of assets here. But we're gonna set up our first quest. And we're gonna make a little bit of dialogue here. We're gonna make kind of like a little village. So we're gonna use these fences. How many coins for a dinner date with Halfd0rk? Woke Zombie? Depends, are you buying or am I buying? If you're buying, it's free. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Apex. Mick, nice to see you. Have yourself a nice Tuesday, nice week. Nice to see you. Okay, so our little lady here, we're gonna set up a quest to where she's going to notice the player when we log in. So the second we leave our little square of peace here, and I'll even put like some snow on the ground. So she'll be waiting. Always watching. But she'll follow the player, turning to face the player. So that's an option you can have, is look at player here. And so the first time the player walks into that space, she'll state like an asker behavior. So we're going to set that up. And right now, I'm using the turn to face as its own mechanic. I'm not going to attach any messages to that. Instead, I'm going to attach that first time message to its own unique asset. That way I can have her always face the player and not be attached with any message. It'll make sense once I set it up. So this is going to be basically an area that the player can't avoid. And we'll probably have two of them actually. So this will be quest 1. So I'll do q1.introduce. Introduce. So this one will be an only once mechanic. And we're going to have it delayed, be extended. We're going to have 2 of them. So that way the player can go left or right, but both of which will activate our quest. Both of these will also have a plant behavior, that q1.introduce. Meaning, as soon as I interact, or I should say walk into this radius, it'll destroy the other one. Meanwhile, our NPC here will continually walk around and act as though they're talking. So we're going to give her an indicator component, so that'll be like a name. For now, her name will just be Mary. And she can have a quest above her head, so we'll set up a quest. this first quest is going to be super simple. Help the village. Yeah, we'll start with that. Help the village. You're a new face. The villagers could use your help. Try asking around and helping 3 NPCs. Well, it's a work in progress. Mary, quite contrary. Right time personal. You're a fishbone and fillet, not even kidding. Well, V, fishbones are good for you. How does cheese toasties in my mom's shed sound? I'm not...
It's time for Daddy to make some fun.
Welcome back, Fred. It's time for some funny. Well, Wug Zombie, it sounds interesting. And I can't say no, because that would be rude. So I will join you for cheese toasties. So this quest is auto-unlocked, but we don't want auto-launch. Instead, this message will occur once we get that introduction. And we're going to have a tag. We'll do Q1 dot quest Q1 dot progress. So this particular quest is, think of it in a way of, it's the main quest and it's going to have 3 subquests. So this one we're going to do Q1 dot sub dot complete. And we want 3 of them. 53 of them. 3 quests. And then once it completes, we can go to a different quest. So now, and I'm going to be labeling these in a way that makes sense to me. You might do things differently. I also might change them in the future. So we're going to do Q1, and this is for my own reference. This is why I'm labeling Q1. Wolf quest. We're going to do Q1 spider quest. And we'll do Q1 flower quest. So like you're collecting flowers. So each one of these quests are going to be picked up when you talk to a specific NPC. So the quest will be unlocked only after we accept the first one. And so that's going to be after our introduction. So they'll be unlocked. And then we launch them once we talk to a certain person. So this will be Q1 dot sub. Well, we don't need the dot sub part. We could do Q1 dot 1, and we'll do Q1 dot 2 and Q1 dot 3. And so that's launching the quest as soon as we accept it. And so this one, we're collecting items. These are going to be our food. We're going to use 5 of them. And so I'm just kind of like setting these up from really, really basic point of view. So it's like, I've accepted the main quest. Now I need to go help by collecting food that the wolves stole. I need to go cull some of the spiders that have been sneaking up on our livestock. And then the third one will be, oh, we need some medicinal flowers to help cure some of the sick. So that's the idea. And then once we've helped those 3 NPCs, we can move on with the main story. So again, we're doing requires message. I have to introduce myself first before it's unlocked, but then I also have to talk to a specific NPC. So this will be Q1.2. And this one will be spider dot kill. We also, instead of a collected object, it would be a death of a spider. Kill 5 of them. Autocomplete. Perfect. And finally, for the flower one, again, we have to introduce ourselves first. So it's not, you won't spawn in and see these exclamation points, because we're going to have NPCs that have like a quest icon above their head. So when you first enter, you won't see these. It's not until you introduce yourself that you'll see them. And then we want to launch the quest on Q1.3. And so that's going to be after an interaction with a specific NPC. And finally, this counter will be collecting flowers. So we need 5 of those flowers. Perfect. Go ahead and save it. Walking Dead quests, yes. Woke Zombie, I said yes, no takebacks. Goat's cheese. That actually sounds delicious. Speaking of iron, I want to learn how to cook using a cast iron. Does anyone here use a cast iron when they're cooking? I'm just curious. It's like a survey. I've been watching way too many cooking videos on YouTube over the weekend. Oh, Fred uses one, Tom uses one, Nervex uses one, Lula uses one. I am behind the times. Sparky uses one. Iron Pans Rock says 9A. And Go West says no. Go West, my man. Hey, Halfd0rk, that's me. Hi, One Boxed. How's it going? Welcome in. We're just talking about random stuff. Alright, so Mary's going to introduce herself. We're going to have some quest dialogue. So for now, I'll use these yellow ones for quest dialogue. These lamps have served me well, but I'm going to start making new logic assets. For today, I'm not going to worry about it. You can use iron pans over an open fire. That's true. I would take one cooking with me. The one thing I am concerned about with these cast iron pans is cleaning them. But, you know, watching a couple videos, it doesn't seem too difficult. You just got to maintain it. Quick question. With a sub now, you'll be able, in previous uploads to 14 days already passed. With the sub, so are you looking to watch my previous videos, One Boxed? Because you do not need to subscribe to watch my previous streams. They should be in the videos tab of Twitch. Let's see if I can poke through it real quick. So if you go to my stream, I believe I have it enabled to anyone, you know, can do it. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll be sure to, you know, pull it up for you. But if you click on my icon, that'll take you to the main page here, and you can click on videos. And this should be the last 60 days? It might be 30 days or less. But you'll go to the videos tab, past broadcasts. You'll be able to see everything I've streamed in the last month-ish. Oh, even further. So up to 2 months ago. So yeah, 60 days seems to keep them. And I stream usually 4 to 5 times per week, sometimes more because Dungeons & Dragons. But yeah, thanks for asking, One Boxed. I hope that helped you. Okay, so let's set up a quest now. So again, we're going to have Ask Your Behaviors. This is going to be our quest. Mary's going to talk to us. Where am I? Is what the player will say. Mary will be like, hello. I haven't seen you before. And then Mary will state, after we say, where am I? You're in Iceland. It's I don't think Ragnarok people know what Ragnarok is. You're in Iceland. We'll just leave it there. Obviously, we have to do my own research. You need to do my research, everybody. How can I help? This is not permanent text. It's actually just funny how basic it is. We need help here in Iceland. So then we say, how can I help? She says, go and speak with the townsfolk. Halfd0rk, and then come see me. Then we say, yes, ma'am. Or we could say, no. If we say no, it'll do a game over screen. Alright, so let's set that up. So basically we have the introductory quest. Okay, one boxed, I appreciate that. Yellow Snowland, says 9A. When I get home, oh yeah, no worries, dude. One thing I don't want anyone to feel obligated to subscribe. This content is free. I try not to have ads enabled on anything I make, simply because I don't want this to be like my main source of revenue, I guess is the best way to describe it. Like, you guys are supporting me just by being active in the chat. You're, you know, spending your time here with me. That's all I could really ask for. And I want to give back to the community, and so that's what these streams are for, and any content I make for the Sandbox. To put in perspective, I see myself as a game developer first, and streaming is more like a hobby for me. But I also, you know, subscribing is a feature. You will get emotes, as well as like a badge icon and such. It's also like basically buying me a coffee, and so I appreciate it. I really do. Meta dungeon complete. Sparky already? That's like record time. Must have those emojis. Yeah, they're good emojis. I like them. Okay, so with each of these asker behaviors, it's important we remove the health component. And then talking to Mary, she will have her own speaker associated. Loud Meta, what's up, dude? Welcome in. How are you? Might have to change the nickname, says Sparky. Meta Dungeon's a lot better this time around. I look forward to playing it. That's great. You guys are giving it a lot of good feedback. Kingston dude, what's up, dude? Mr. King. Oh, there's another map that's much harder. Is it made by the same people? We can just have her say hi at the moment. I do want to finish this initial quest so I can demonstrate it real quick. One thing, I do want her to have the Help the Village quest. She'll also be the receiver for Help the Village. So basically when we finish it, we'll return to her. And then each of these needs to be set to where Q1.introduce allows us to start this quest dialogue. And then we'll do Q1.Mary.2. We'll go to the second page. This will be Q1.Mary.2. And that will take us to the next page. So Q1.Mary.3. And then that's our final page here, which is Q1.Mary.3. And finally, that will start our quest. And if we say no, we'll get the defeat. So start quest, so this will be Q1.start. So we can take a quick look in our quests here. So launching the quest is going to be Q1.start. Okay, if everything's set up, we can just test it real quick. We can see she has this kind of quest icon above her head. So Mary says, you're in Iceland, we need help here in Iceland. Go and speak with the townsfolk. Halfd0rk and then come see me. So this is the next portion. We need to make sure we can start this quest. So it didn't start the quest. So it auto unlocks, requires message Q1.start. If we say yes ma'am, it looks like it didn't save, so Q1.start. we need to take a look at these, make sure those are, yep, those are worded correctly. We don't want her to have a health component, just because I don't want the player to just be killing NPCs. I suppose that's an option. One other thing to add is our defeat screen. We can technically add that to any asset, so we'll go ahead and add it here. You're technically going to be optimizing the more components and behaviors you stack onto an asset. So in that case, we'll add the defeat to our text here, and it's waiting for that defeat message, which we added to page 3. So defeat. Cool, let's try it again. We walk up, Mary says hello, you're in Iceland. We say yes ma'am, that's going to start the quest. Cool. The last thing I'll probably test is the defeat. Whoops. So if we say no, that's going to give us the defeat screen. Glad to hear it, Loud Meta. Thanks for popping in. One boxed. Oh, by the way, did you try the Impossible Tower? Not yet. Impossible Tower, is that the Dead Mouse experience? We're talking to Mary. We say no. Defeat. Game over. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with this. This is, you know, placeholder text. This is not permanent. And it's important to set this up beforehand, because then you're basically filling in the blanks. And these are, you know, your already structured quests. So let's see here. These are my detectors. We don't want to see them. One thing we can do is have all of these hidden. First thing we do need to do is set up no collisions on all of them, so the player can walk through them. One thing I enjoy having is anchor points, and I've mentioned these before. So I'm going to use this black lamp as my anchor point, and I'm going to go ahead and label all these with a little bit of a tag in front of it. So we'll do Q1 Mary 1. This will be Q1 Mary 2. This will be Q1 Mary 3. And then we have Q1 introduce detect 1. So this is a detector. So that's its entire purpose. This will be detect 2. This one needs no collisions. And then here's the kicker. I'm going to attach a message broadcaster to it. And then I'm going to have the visibility set to off. And then message being sent is going to be none. And I want it to wait. So it's not going to do anything. Instead, we want message required to be a placeholder. It doesn't really matter what message you put here, as long as it's a message that isn't being used. So none actually might be a good choice here. But by having this wait, it means this message broadcaster is literally doing nothing. It's not sending out messages. So with all that set up, I can search in my hierarchy, and I can see all of these labeled assets I just made. And I'm going to drag and drop them all under my anchor. So now, they're all going to move with this black lamp. And because the visibility on that black lamp is set to off, it hides them. Because they're all, you know, children of that black lamp. And so now I've basically hidden all those that I added logic to. It's your own creation with the help of King Crypto. Oh, one boxed. I'd love to play that. Goblin cards up for grabs. That sounds very fun. You guys should totally check it out. So TSG A3. I think this is a good stopping point for me. I'll go ahead and end here. We can try out the Impossible Tower. So it's on Twitter. Do you know what page it's on, One Boxed? We can find it in the drafts gallery. Loud Meta, do you document your streams on YouTube? They're a great resource. I appreciate that, Loud Meta. I want to make more structured content. And so if you guys have suggestions on like things you want to learn in a structured way, let me know. I have been slacking recently, and I apologize. But for now, you can find them on Twitch, and I have updated my YouTube with past live streams. I think right now uploading September's. So you can actually catch every single one of my past live streams on YouTube. Let me get you that link for you. And I'll even set up a command real quick. We'll do past streams. Alright, time me. How long is this going to take? We'll do duplicate. Do past streams. Twitch message. Saved. Commands. Past streams. Action. Past streams. Okay. Past streams. No, it's not working. Oh, I didn't save the name of it. What? Aw. Is Dorkbot alive right now? Dorkbot, are you up? Dorkbot's awake. Well, I tried. Alright, now it's working. Maybe I was misspelling it wrong. Anyway. That link will take you to all my past streams. Literally from when I started streaming. You could scroll down to the very bottom of that playlist. And those will be my very first streams. Fun fact, I was using a VTuber for the first couple. It was fun, but I realized the amount of setup required for it and computer processes wasn't worth the effort. If you guys want to take a look real quick, I think I could show you. It's loading. Work time. VVox, have a great one. Always nice to see you, V. Well, now I want to show you the avatar. Got 3 of 5. Meet up and give it a try. This is one of the first streams I did. And I was making assets for Runeblade. So you can see my character here. It's a Halfd0rk. And you can see how active my chat was. So this is like late January, I think. Oh no, this was early January. January 8th. We've come a long way. First video request is setting up a quest line. All right, Loud Meta. I'll write that down. We'll try and simplify it. So, setting up a quest line. I'll see if I can throw something together this week. I appreciate the suggestion. One box that can be on in 15 to 20 minutes. It's on Road to... Oh! It's on the Central Town Social Hub? I am a little bit confused, One Boxed. When's the last time you had an orc episode? It's been a while. I could probably set it up. And this is something I considered, was having a channel point redemption where you guys could turn on the VTuber. So it's like, you could spend, let's just say 1,000 channel points. And then I would be the orc. It'd kind of be like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, where I shift into it. But yeah, that's that. So one boxed. Let's take a look at this Twitter challenge. It is past my ending time, and you did mention 15-20 minutes. So next time you're here, let's make an event out of it. It'll be fun. So maybe tomorrow. But here is the Twitter post by One Boxed. So if you Sicarians want to give it a try. So rewards to the first 5 eligible entries. It's impossible. So inside the clock. Oh. So you have to get inside the clock? So I'm a little bit confused as to what to do. So it's impossible only without new skills and the determination to not give up. Rewards to the first 5 entries. And you scroll down and it looks like you've commented, 2 more times. So you've made a thread. So here's the first one, listing the rewards. I don't see the second one. Maybe it got lost. So the rewards location, so inside the clock. And then the screenshot, use this thread to post your best screenshots in progression. So yeah, basically getting into the clock is the challenge. So if you guys want to give it a try, you can earn yourself some Goblin Battle cards. I think that'll be very fun. That is very doable. Especially if he's in it. First place. So it looks like people have already started participating. Who submitted a video was the Sandbox bar. Very cool. So people have already been placing. So this competition started a couple days ago, I suppose. So I guess we're a little bit late to the party. Of course, One Box. I love that you and King Crypto and the King of Crypto team are putting stuff like this together. Very fun. Old Meta Dungeon was easier than the second map. Ooh. So, Woke Zombie, you're not the first to say that, so I'm a little bit curious now. I do want to play through it. Anyway, we're going to be wrapping up things here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see if anybody's currently live streaming the Sandbox, which, of course, there is. Lululand is currently live, so I might send them your way. Or send you their way. So, yeah, they're currently celebrating. There might even be a chance in an Alpha Pass. So you guys are going to want to tune in to Lululand here. Because they are the official hosts. Thank you, Wicked. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Thanks, Fred. Thanks, One Boxed. Oh, and Philip also working on King Crypto team. Fantastic. Love to see it. Maddox just won a land from the Thunderbirds raffle. Congratulations. That's huge. Wow. Make sure you guys, congrats to Maddox. Wow, that's amazing. Little Legion, what's up? Always a pleasure. See ya. Alright, stick around for a raid. Get some channel points. Whoops. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Yeah, congrats, Maddox. Copy some emotes, anything you like. I like tipsies and the with the raid. Thanks everybody, you guys are too kind to me. I'll catch you tomorrow if you're around. Same time, same place. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jojo for the ending. Keep your top shot. Nice try. I haven't updated it. I should fix it. Oh, it looks like the JoJo is disabled. Oh, there I am! Timing was so off for that. Alright, bye guys. Have a good one. See ya.